Games are currently being used to teach programming languages. Um, Currently, we have a few platforms out there. One is called Swift Playgrounds, which teaches the Swift programming language, which is utilized by Apple to create apps. The second is Code Combat, which is an online web based platform that teaches various programming languages such as Python and JavaScript. And there are a few more on the list. One of the main resources that I turn to is Dr. Jay McGonigal's book, Reality is Broken, in order to find the criteria that properly identifies how games can be used to change the way we learn. I also utilize another book by Craig Larman, which is called Applying UML Patterns. And in this book, it was a textbook that I was using in my object-oriented methods class to solidify my understanding of object-oriented programming, analysis, and design. And I want to take the lessons from Craig Larman's book and combine it with the techniques that are spoken of by Dr. Jay McGonigal and other resources as well that I've gathered that help to identify how to teach a subject through a game and place them all together so that the focus would be making the best game, not necessarily an educational platform that uses a game, but a game that immerses educational content within it. And my goal is to take that criteria, build a theoretical framework, and utilize these educational tools in order to further the education of programming languages. And the problem that I'm looking to solve is I think we're all familiar with the educational system, and we all know the story of the student that's failing out, but then would spend an absorbent amount of time playing video games. So instead of looking at video games as a negative, as an escapism, harness the power of that game to make it into a positive experience and um, mitigate this cognitive disconnect of when a gamer is so enthralled with a game that they want to learn how to program a game, but then become discouraged through the process of learning how to program. There tends to be sort of a pushback there. So when I establish this theoretical framework, I'm looking to have it be shared by everyone that enjoys games and utilized in a way that can be used to collaborate. My research is yet to find a console game that teaches programming language. What if there was a console game like a Minecraft game where people collaborated and came together and all those large structures that you would see in Minecraft, but if they weren't just static blocks, what if they were actual components of the game or features of the game that were contributed by the players that played in it? you know so in addition, I also want to create a UML diagram for the software design for the game. And after reading Reality is Broken, I'm also interested in creating an alternate rule set for an alternate tabletop reality game where it teaches people how to think like a programmer. And this would be done outside of a computer. So it would be focusing more on the basic concepts of programming without using a computer. Maybe a little bit risky. I don't have experience in game design, but I do have many years where I've spent some time playing tabletop role-playing games, and I do feel confident that I'll be able to put that together. So I thank you for listening, and I look forward to your replies.